Have you ever scrolled through social media and seen someone effortlessly switching between Spanish, French, and Japanese and just thought, how do they do that? Meanwhile, you're struggling to remember how to say hello after an entire lesson. What if I told you the secret isn't that they're smarter? It's that they know how to learn the right way. They've tapped into their brain's natural language learning machine, a skill that many of us had stamped out by boring, outdated teaching methods. Think about it. No one is born a language genius. Some people simply discovered how to unlock this powerful skill. And once you master it, you can apply it to any language for the rest of your life. Today, I'm going to show you how to steal their ability to learn ridiculously fast. Let's get one thing straight. The problem isn't you. You're not bad at languages. You were just taught wrong. Most of us were forced to memorize endless, disconnected vocabulary lists, obsess over complex grammar rules, and were so terrified of making mistakes that we just stayed silent. But then, look at babies, those tiny, chaotic little humans. They become fluent speakers without ever opening a grammar book or knowing what a verb conjugation is. What's their secret? It's not memory, it's instinct. The human brain is literally built to learn languages naturally. It just needs the right spark to get going again. So you don't need to study harder, you just need to study smarter. You need to return to the way your brain was originally designed to absorb information, through raw curiosity, genuine emotion, and real-life interaction. And that's exactly what this video is going to help you rediscover. Get ready to awaken the language learner you were always meant to be. The very first step to learning a language at lightning speed is to fall head over heels in love with chaos. That's right. You can't think your way to fluency, you have to feel your way there. Imagine this. You're dropped into a foreign city. Every street sign looks like alien symbols, and you can't understand a single word anyone is saying. You'll be completely lost at first, right? But here's the magic. Every wrong turn, every confused conversation, every time you point at something on a menu hoping for the best, it all teaches you something. Your brain is working overtime, not memorizing, but absorbing. You can create this experience right from your couch. Start watching movies, listening to podcasts, or even playing video games in your target language. But here's the crucial part. Turn off the English subtitles. Use the native language subtitles instead. Or none at all. Don't stress if you only understand 10% of what's going on. That's the point. Your brain is a supercomputer, quietly decoding the rhythm, the sound patterns, and the emotional context behind the words. The more you get lost in that beautiful, confusing mess, the faster you'll find your way. Your brain absolutely craves patterns, and exposing it to this linguistic chaos is the fuel it needs for real, deep learning. Step 2 is probably the hardest for most people, but it's the most important. Speak early, speak wrong, and speak a lot. Seriously, if you wait until you feel ready to speak, you will never ever speak. Think about babies again. They don't wait until they can form a perfect, grammatically correct sentence about the philosophical implications of their favorite rattle. They babble. They make weird sounds. They stumble over words. And through that messy process, they get better and better every single day. You need to do the same. Start by repeating phrases you hear like a hyperactive parrot. It doesn't matter if you know what they mean at first. Just get the sounds in your mouth. Then, start talking to yourself in the language. Narrate your life. When you're making coffee, say the words for coffee, water, cup. When you're walking down the street, describe what you see. Turn your daily routine into your personal language classroom. Here's a powerful technique called language shadowing. Play a podcast or a YouTube video in your target language and try to mimic the speaker's rhythm, intonation, and sounds in real time, just a split second behind them. Don't worry about the meaning. You're training your mouth and your ears to feel the flow of the language. I promise you, the uglier and more awkward you feel doing this, the closer you are to a breakthrough. Remember the golden rule. You have to be willing to speak badly in order to one day speak well. All right, Step 3 is what separates the people who try a language for a month from those who become fluent for life. You have to make the language part of your oxygen. Motivation is like a sugar rush. It feels great, but it fades. Habits, on the other hand, are what keep you going on the days you don't feel like it. Your brain doesn't need a 6-hour caffeine-fueled study marathon once a week. It needs small, consistent, daily doses of the language. Just 10 or 15 minutes every single morning is 1,000 times more effective than cramming for hours on a Sunday. So how do you do this? You integrate it. Change your phone's language. Write your daily to-do list in your target language. Create a new music playlist with artists who sing in that language. Watch short videos or chat with an AI bot for just a few minutes a day. Even 2 minutes of exposure counts. Slowly but surely, your brain will stop treating this new language as a subject you have to study and start treating it as a necessary part of your environment, something essential for survival. Here's the real secret. If something is easy to skip, you will eventually skip it. But if you weave the language into the very fabric of your life, fluency stops being a distant goal and becomes an inevitable outcome. You don't need more talent. You just need more persistence, more consistency, and a little more immersion in every moment. So, let's recap the core message here. You don't need a photographic memory. You don't need some special innate talent. And you definitely don't need a plane ticket to Paris or Tokyo to become fluent. All you need is the courage to trust the chaos, the guts to speak before you think you're ready, and the discipline to breathe the language into your daily life. Languages aren't learned by perfect students sitting in neat rows. They are conquered by persistent, clumsy, relentless adventurers, the ones who fail, laugh at themselves, and keep going. It's that stubbornness, that refusal to quit, that finally forces your brain to surrender and say, "All right, fine, I get it. We're bilingual now." So don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect course. That moment is a myth. Start today. Pick a language, find a ridiculous sentence to say out loud, and let the messy, beautiful journey begin. Because it's only by daring to do it badly that you will ever learn to do it great. Thank you so much for watching. If this video sparked something in you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to learn smarter, not harder. Let me know in the comments what language you're going to start learning today. See you in the next one.